I didn't bring anything.
No, not you. It was your birthday. You
Oh,
don't
yeah, I
gotta
didn't
bring nothing.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just bought myself for real.
Yeah, of course.
So it was
But
tight.
explain where we're at.
Oh shit, we over my boy in the Reigns. Um,
What's up, man? How
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah, what's up?
He's playing Madden in the
Reigns,
background.
he's playing Madden in the background. I'm really hoping he gets smoked. For real. I'm not gonna cap. But apparently he's hard. That's what the group chats be saying.
He's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. You play games a lot now?
No, I wish I did for real though, because it seems like it's such a community. Like people
Yes.
like they, like you could just chat and just talk, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm always down for conversation. Like it's cool.
There's always a bad side to games, though.
Yeah.
The people
Like I
that
mean,
be
shit.
online
I started like I was a game. This was Shloob. Like
originated.
yeah,
Really?
video games. Yeah.
Is that the name? Is that how you got the name? Was it your gamer
Shloob,
tag?
bro? I played
No
Xbox
way.
Live like heavy. Like
And that was your gamer tag, and then you.
so my gamer tag is Dre is ill. One of my
Okay.
best friends' name is Jamal is ill.
Okay.
And we would play Gears of War. I got on to Gears of War late though. I got to Gears of War 2, not Gears of War 1. And it's a thing, like people like, you know, like it wasn't Gears of 1.
You're not an OG.
You're not an OG,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I was like I was stamped in Gears 2.
Yeah.
But like literally I really think I just saw somebody with a crazy name. It just said Shloob, just spelled O like O and stuff. And I
Yeah.
had like a private match with him and like some other people.
Right.
Every time he shot like this gun called a boom shot, like boom shot is like a big like grenade type gun
Yeah.
on Gears of War.
It's the big one.
Shloob.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Oh, it's the
it
sound.
sound
of
like
it.
I guess it
It's the sound of the grenade launcher. Shloom.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you
Just-
mean.
And I was like, what is that? I'm like, all right, I'm taking that shit. Not taking it, but
Yeah.
I was like, I like
That's
that.
dope, though.
Yeah.
That's cool. So that's how Shloob originated.
Hell yeah, games, and I don't play games at all now. Like
Well, you're busy making shit.
I'm making shit, but brother, I mean, there's downtime. Like,
Well, of course.
there's downtime, but I like most of my downtime. I'm like thinking about what I'm about to do next.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, and I don't. You can do that while playing games.
Mhm.
I don't do it while playing games. I do it while like cleaning my room. I feel like
Right.
I'm always traveling. My room's always closed everywhere. So I get home and I'm just getting there, clean. Yeah, just you know
Yeah.
how that goes. You like fuck. So
Get
you
back
know.
after vacation. Yeah.
And then
Or
next
not
thing I
vacation,
know,
but-
yeah, I'm back on the room. Like shit. All right,
Yeah.
that's my next goal. But yeah,
How do you? Well, I know you said cleaning your room and stuff, but what do you think is one of the best ways to productively have downtime? Because somebody that's busy all the time, you do have to make time for downtime. But what do you do that is good in downtime? If that makes sense, the way I asked that.
fortunately, living in Louisville, like as an artist, my family's here, and my mom. Shit, what's downtime? You know, like
spend time with the family.
Yeah, spend time with family, friends. Like I'm here, so like I've
Yeah.
been here forever. So it's like,
So you know your way around.
yeah, I can sit and not do shit for 3 days, but literally my phone's gonna be like, "What you doing?" Or can I pull up? Just friends. I always want to be like,
Being
when I'm
around
here.
what's familiar.
Yeah,
and stuff like
so
that.
they want to, I love hanging out with my people. So
Yeah. Well, here, let's get into Navy Blue Panda. This is your most recent project, right?
yeah, my solo like debut,
Your solo debut, yeah.
EP project, whatever you want
So
to call it.
What was the creative process like that, or what was the creative process for that project? And then also, what made you decide to stop dropping singles and go ahead and do an EP? Because like your debut is kind of a special thing,
Yeah, because I haven't really dropped much solo music.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
In my career, with the homies, we always drop group things, and I would drop like features and stuff. But I just wanted to have something just to like stand on
For
like,
yourself.
just something I because I've been making bunches of music for
a
like
long time
years.
now, right?
Yeah, like there's all kinds of like
Just from like what I've been able to kind of like pick through and see and everything is like what 6 years now, 7 years.
Yeah, about
Wow,
6
bro.
years. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, but what was your past birthday? How old are you?
June 1st. I'm 29.
29.
Yeah.
So what age did you start making music?
22,
22.
22, yeah.
What was it like at 22 deciding that you want to go pursue music?
Bro, I was in college,
Mhm.
and I was like, I wasn't having. No, I was having. In hindsight, I'm a terrible college student. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like a dumb person. I don't think I'm like I can read books.
Yeah.
I can like have good comment. But when it comes to just arithmetic, as far as me reading a book, studying something,
Going through the process physically.
and like
doing it.
I went to college originally on the pre-engineering. Narain, the place is
Mhm.
this is Narain's place. Narain is engineer. We both went to Central. Dude, engineer. He works jobs engineer right now. Type shit. Like
He's
fucking.
making blueprints.
Yeah, and
He's doing the thing.
Bro had a birthday yesterday. Shout out.
Oh,
man.
happy
Yeah,
late birthday, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Type
There you
shit.
go.
Are you getting slapped over here? I said,
man.
I'm weak. I just peeped the score. It's 14-0. Come on, gang.
No, he'll get it back. He'll get it back.
But no, like I was in college, like literally, like bro, like how the fuck?
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Because pre-engineer, I lost my scholarship.
Really?
Yeah, mom paying for college. I'm like, well, fuck, all right, I gotta figure it out. I gotta do something. I can't just keep on failing math classes and count. Like, bro, my brain just wouldn't let me do that.
I gotta have some progression now.
And Tufo has been making music forever. Like he's been at our church growing up. He would be the one playing drums.
Really?
It's so crazy, you know, like the twin shit. Like he be playing drums down there, but I'm the one at the top, like controlling the video at church.
Right.
Which is like, you know, just some weird like.
Well, I mean, I think because you all were brothers, you know, you probably had like interest, but not the exact same interest.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But they're always somehow just always intertwined because it's just how we are.
Yeah.
And like I'm in college, you know, taking a bunch of prereqs, just still trying to pick what I'm trying to do, and it's like third year in type shit. Like fuck, I need to figure it out.
So at this point, you're a junior, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, but
it's not working.
It's not like I knew it was gonna work out eventually, but it was just something like, bro, ain't nothing I really want. Like this ain't. There's something.
It's
else.
not the road that you wanted.
Yeah, I didn't like and by this time, I met Kiso in college. You know, I got close to Ace in college. And 2-4 they was all making music, and like I kind of like been tapping in what they was doing. Like y'all like Juan is like this man is
it's good,
different. Like they all like doing really cool. Like you know, and I always said like if I wanted to rap, I would have to dedicate the next time in my life because I feel like I started late. Look, like
well, 22. I mean,
it's not late, but some people be full on like been in the industry making money. No, but of course, that's rare occasions. Of course, like there's older rappers, not to like put an age on it, but like
there is no specific age, but there's definitely like a time where you can use it more to your benefit.
Yeah, like I done went to college. I done spent money on shit, loans, all that.
Well, let me ask you this:
trying to start rapping. Yeah.
Do you think that experience of like going through college, trying to pay for it, trying to make it all work, you know, the stress of college and, you know, that whole type of lifestyle, do you think that that's actually what ultimately led you to music?
For sure.
Why is that though? Because
I would be like, bro, I remember literally Good Kid, Mad City dropped in 2013. Literally like the hour, what happened? Bro, this is how I realized I was like, damn.
You said Good Kid, Mad City?
Yeah, Kendrick. I think it dropped like, if it's not 2012, it dropped, it was 2013. I was like in college. Like, literally, I just took a test that I knew I failed. I went there, I was like, there's no
way I passed that shit.
And you know, when you in class looking over a test, just going over it like fucking.
And you don't know anything.
And it's like, you try to pick which one you know, like just make you feel like, hell yeah, this is the one that's going to get me. I'm going to figure.
Right.
One of them type tests. I get out, and I'm kind of like, fuck. Like, bro, here's another, like, fuck, I done fucked up again. Bro, I was like, oh shit, Kendrick, and then like Kendrick's album just in my head, and I just forgot about everything. It
just inspired the fuck out of you.
I was like, bro, there's like literally not even like inspired me to like want to be a rapper. It sparked something to like, cause like I didn't give a fuck that I failed that test. I was like, okay, whatever, sure, whatever. It wasn't like I was stressed out when I first walked out, but as soon as I heard some music that just satisfied me, and I was like.
Bro, you feel good.
I was like, holy fuck, this just makes like, it literally just made me not worry about any bullshit. I was like,
I think that's one reason why people go to music so much, like in times of stress. You know what I mean? You can go in the car.
It was immediate. Like I forgot. I just fluked very badly. Yeah. Like last one out there out of the room, just trying to like. Couldn't cheat on that motherfucker. Couldn't like, you feel me? Like couldn't like do anything. I was just like, holy fuck.
There's no calculator phone, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, like, you know, I couldn't. Motherfuckers had like the Apple Watches. I couldn't afford that damn.
Yeah.
Now motherfuckers got the AI chat.
Dude.
There's no way I'm failing the class if I got that shit right now. That's crazy.
Bro, there's no way. I mean, dude. We won't get into that now. If you want to talk about AI, I'm definitely down, but we'll talk about that later. But AI is crazy.
Yeah.
But no, so we'll get back to like the point of the story. So where you're 22, you're a junior. You hear you flunk this test, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
So you hear this album, it makes you feel good. Like you said, instant satisfaction.
Yeah.
Where like what then like really, you know, inspired you? If it wasn't just the album,
Tufo.
Brother?
He was making music for people back then. He was making beats like full on producing for like
Okay.
they had like, you know, little songs they would make together and I would hear it. I'm like, man, it's tight, like it's hard. And I heard other people like rapping on wine stuff. And that's shortly after that, I met Jack when he was 16. I'm like, met him just rapping, you know.
How old were you at the time?
20,
23 about
20, you know, I met Jack.
Or still 22?
I met Jack, he was like 17, 16. 17, I want to say more so when I really like.
In high school.
Yeah, he was in high school still. So I'm 22, yeah. And
did you see it then?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I saw all this, yeah, for real. Literally.
You saw it all coming?
Yeah. As soon as I saw like, I don't know, you can, if you know anything about Tufo, you know everything he does is like he's really good at it, like extraordinarily. But this is something, music was something that's just like, it just
natural for him. Well, you said he did it, I'm sure y'all were going to church for a long time. Was he always in music from a kid?
He played sax in high school. He played sax in U of L's like marching band type shit. He played drums at the basketball games. When the year we won like the championship, Tufo was on the drums like cool. Down there. Yeah,
that's cool. So you all, you're the same age. What are you doing? Like, how did it make you feel seeing your brother like doing music earlier than you, and then you deciding to do it? Like, why didn't you
start earlier?
What were you thinking about then? Yeah. Like, what was were you...
I was
necessarily scared to start, but like, what was, you know... What was that moment in time where you're like, okay, the engineering isn't exactly what I want to do? What was the exact moment? Was it you walking out of that class that day?
Yeah, I don't know what made me want to just start rap. I was talking to my homie Domdy about it, because he was rapping by then. And I remember just talking to him, hanging out, like, you know, during college days. I was like, bro, I think I might start rapping. He said, just, bro, you know, you just can't give a fuck what anybody say.
Yeah.
I don't get like, you can be your best friend, somebody across the world, your mom, dog, cat.
You just got to pursue it.
You just like, if that's what you want to do, it got to be heads on. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. That's just what it is.
What, how strong was your, like, mindset then? Like, do you think, you know, at 22, were you ready to take it on full force?
Yep. Because I've been good at, I did a lot of shit growing up as far as, like, mama had me in art shit all the time.
So you've always been
sports.
Creative.
Yeah, played sports. And then, like, I was a tech nerd. I got, like,
you know, like the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I got like my big brother played high school basketball. You know, he was really good. He's a respected coach in the city now. Yeah. Tufo hooped. Juan was dunking on motherfuckers. Like, he should be just doing like, you know, Juan's been really good at basketball.
So everybody was kind of doing something.
Yeah,
so like
and I was like, I love basketball. I still watch everybody. I watch high school basketball, middle school, all that shit still. But like as far as playing it, I just know like the best players are like super competitive. I just wasn't naturally just super good. Like, no, I'm like, I was like, you know, I'm just go do your thing. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Do you think there's a reason that? Because I'm sure you get that from, you know, like thoughts you were having as a child, or you know, something like that, something that, you know, made you that way.
Oh shit, I know I didn't make a basketball team. I was sad about it. Yeah. But it wasn't like I was like distraught.
Shit, Jordan didn't make a team?
Yeah. But he got back and went to the league. I just started rapping.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, one way or another. Yeah, way or another, you can make it happen. It was cool. You know?
I mean, I was a kid. I played, but I didn't make a basketball team. But I played tennis.
Oh, you played tennis too?
I was extraordinarily like good.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
Was
like U of L's tennis coach knew who like still remember like who I am type.
That's
shit.
Cool.
It's crazy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Was it fun playing tennis? I've like fuck around playing tennis, but I've never.
Tennis was tight because it was just like a focus on me. Like it wasn't no team. It's just like it's you. Ain't nothing else to it besides like your work ethic and just like ain't no
skill. Yeah.
You might pass you the ball. And like you know you ain't gotta play defense. Like I guess you do, but yeah, but like there ain't no team besides like the people you train with.
Yeah.
You know.
We'll get back into the music. So you start doing music. Let's just say we'll go to you're like 23, 24. So you're kind of doing music now. Where are you at this point? Like, where are you at physically? Like, what have you put out? And then also, where are you at mentally after a year or two in?
The first song I put out was a song with Keith called Drive Slow. I don't even know if you can find that anywhere. But what year was that? 2016? 2015 maybe. And
that's about 10 years, almost 10 years ago.
I'm trying to think, how old was I then? I'm 29 right now, so that's 3 years and 3 years.
23, 7 years, 22.
Yeah, okay, 22, 23. Yeah. I just knew I knew I've been making it for like a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Why you do that?
Oh, he didn't score?
Oh shit! I'm about to say I thought you was being boy. But around that time, I've been a music nerd growing up.
Yeah.
I've always been like.
Did you have a really good idea of how you wanted to approach the game?
Yeah.
Before you started?
Yeah.
Because I knew you were kind of in the mix.
Yeah, I just I was. Everybody in Louisville knows everybody, as far as like it's this back in the
scene.
Yeah, and especially back in the day. Yeah. Like it's bigger now, thankfully, as it should be, as it grows. But like back in the day,
y'all done a lot to do that.
Yeah, but like thank you. But everybody knew everybody, just me just being out in the scene, like, being a young dude, always going to the events, the rap shows.
Being around seeing people.
Yeah, just making relationships back then. So and it's been like that, just every year, every day since I decided just to start put myself out there as like
an artist,
just a creative, just a identity, just something behind me. So when I started rapping, it kind of made sense. Okay, I see now,
You said you took a really detailed approach before you even started. Would you consider yourself more of like a? Sometimes I don't like to say only lyrical, but I like to say analytical.
Yeah,
because you like to think about it.
I like to think about
it. Yeah, exactly.
But that's something that I think that's like the
art form of rap.
That's the process of becoming the best artist, because the best artist knows that time, effort, and intention in lyrics makes you a better communicator. But sometimes ignorance is bliss. Sometimes you just say the dumb shit to just gather in. That's life. Sometimes life is dumb shit. Yeah.
Do you think there's a balance, you start kind of making pop music and then you?
I feel like the balance is just I feel like that's just the day and age. I feel like that's just me. Everything I've heard a pop song I love. I've heard a rock and roll song I love. I've heard a classical, so all them things just naturally just being curious and trying to expand.
New shit.
Trying. I feel like if you're not trying,
you took a few different approaches on the Navy Blue Panda.
Yeah,
I heard the forgive me, I forget the name of the specific song, but it's like the upbeat one. The really upbeat one. It's got the. I'm not a music. I can't tell you what the sounds are, but it's more of the hyper. If that makes sense.
Oh, is it Take My Soul?
Yeah.
Take My Soul.
Yeah. So
okay.
I can tell that you're definitely trying different shit. What's your favorite right now? What are you
on that project?
Well, that or what are you kind of leaning toward? Do you want to make so let's say on your next project or your next single or whatever? Where are you feeling right now? Because I feel like art and rap specifically are definitely a feeling art.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Sure.
It's kind of it's based on what you're feeling then.
Really, because thinking about what I want to do next, because I know what song I do want to drop next, and I think I love rapping on stage. Intricately, precisely animated. That's fire. But sometimes when it comes to songs, you can kind of just shout and just have the crowd just enjoy,
enjoy the
just
enjoy
more the energy, just the environment behind the song.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a different feeling. I'm trying to blend them. So, yelling specific lyrics was very specific sayings and sounds I'm trying to go for.
Are you I don't want to compare anything, but you definitely can tell you're trying to make the I'm not a music guy. I can't tell you exactly what I'm trying to say, but you can tell you're trying to make the the hook. I can tell you your hooks. Or am I wrong?
Yeah, for sure. Because I grew up like I said, OG rap, straight
There's a lot more
lyrical shit.
Yeah.
And I always known I can rap, but when it comes to hooks, I don't want to ride around and listen to this. This ain't nothing I would be shouting out just,
No, yeah, 100%.
So I always try to, and I feel like that's how I structure my songs and make it always digestible, because I feel like lyrical people want to show off how lyrical they are, want to show they're smarter than, prove. I'm not really trying to say I'm smarter than anybody. I don't think I'm smart as a motherfucker. I'm just trying to like make music that
I didn't like.
It represents exactly what I'm feeling. You know.
Well, I think as a good artist, you're able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's what separates kind of a mediocre artist and a good artist is the ability to express an emotion. You know what I mean? And
for sure. I mean, that's something.
The harder you look at how people digest something, I think is very important as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I like that like I said, I could definitely tell you try to do both. Mm-hmm. How you're like you have very catchy hooks, but then you're also in I think it's called a bridge. The bridge area, you can tell you're trying to be lyrical.
Yeah, trying to like put like ideas together, like specific ideas.
So I want to ask you. This is something just popped in my mind. What is you've been in the game for about 7 years now, right? Mm-hmm. What is some of the best and worst advice you've ever got?
Best advice. Best advice is there's just a certain taste of something's going on.
Huh?
Like something died?
Oh yeah, no, that one did, but this is cool.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. There's a certain amount of delusion that you kind of just gotta have when pursuing like something you love, something you want to like do, because it'll like block out like all the little small naysay like that like it comes in your hand.
Picking,
not even pick of anybody else, but like you need to pick yourself every time you do something, and like just a little bit of illusion, like just shut up, like just keep going, like literally just.
Well, I think that tunnel vision, being able to give yourself kind of the tunnel vision to look through bullshit, it gives you the ability to open your mind and go further into your mind. Literally. Because if you're sitting there thinking all the time, oh, I'm gonna get perceived this way by doing this,
like you just can't like you try to be a good person, you stand on what you do, like behind closed doors anytime.
Dude, I think so. I'm so glad you just said that. I've been having that thought so much recently. I think that at the end of the day, especially being a creative online, if you can try to be the best person you can be offline or behind
so
there's
no there's no fall off. It's just it makes it natural for you to just try to be the best like you can be,
especially on camera. And I think obviously there's been cases in history that show that some people are good at hiding shit.
Some people are really good, and you can tell. And then you can go back and look on camera and be like, damn, it's why you say it like that. You can kind of like nitpick and like.
No, exactly. But there's definitely merit to just being a good person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. What's some of the worst advice though? Because people always talk about the good advice. What's something bad that you've heard and you're like, you might have even listened to it and you're like, fuck, that didn't work.
What's worst advice? I don't know. I don't really know who's bad advice. I feel like any worse advice, I don't even remember. Maybe not even
from somebody. Just like what's something that like you've heard and you might have tried or something that you were like
to cater to a sound. To cater to like somebody, like if it's not something you go in there and naturally like feel good when you make it, then forcing the issue is never good advice. I feel like well.
Okay, no, let me ask you this. I agree with you, but also on the flip side, I think in today's age, there's a lot of like second guessing.
Yeah,
I think some people second guess themselves to the point where they can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sure. So I think there's a part of that. Like you said, that delusion.
Yeah, that delusion.
You kind of have to have it.
Powers you through it.
Yeah, but no, I mean, there's definitely sometimes people struggle with outside.
For sure.
Outside.
Yeah, I mean, even the biggest artists still struggle with that. That makes them 100%. That balance of like, damn, do I love this or do I hate this? I think it makes the world of a difference. It makes you define your like parameters as an artist. What makes you comfortable, like as far as like releasing insurance to the world, and that's something I'm trying to figure out every day.
Oh yeah,
it's
something that you'll try to figure out for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, facts. Hell yeah.
But so you're 29 now. Where do you want to start putting your efforts? You know what I mean? Obviously, you do music, but is there a specific after you answer this question, we'll talk about the homies though. But is there like a specific route you want to go with your next project? Do you want to drop a bunch of singles now, or do you want to do more of projects? Like, what do you want to do in music specifically?
I want to do singles, but I think I want to like, because I feel like nowadays with like how music is, dropping projects.
You think people look over it?
Yeah, people just I mean, naturally, people. The good thing is though, I think
the people that get it, they get it.
People that get it, they get it. And then like music is still out. Like, you might have heard something for the first time. It came out a year ago, and people love looking at something like, oh shit, this is really good. It kind of like brings you like
it brings you back to that time.
Yeah, like people like fuck with it. But like in this day and age, like with music, I think for me the best bet is just solid, undeniable. What I feel is undeniable singles, like and like with like actual like treatments behind them, like video concepts, just.
Do you think?
Ideas,
oh my gosh, that cat is beautiful. Cool cat. Sorry to interrupt you. But concepts. I was gonna ask you. You've worked with Steve a lot of times. I'm sure you'll have so much fun making those videos. The first video I ever actually saw of you was the one where you're eating the bowl of cereal and your eyes are like.
Oh shit! Yeah, Days. Hell
dude,
yeah.
That I love that song.
Yeah,
that's a good song.
Love Days.
Yeah, y'all make some cool shit together. How does that process kind of go? Do you go to Steve with an idea, or
I don't know. I feel like my songs somehow always like I make them so they kind of like put like an image in your head. I feel like most of the time he kind of just like feeds like Days. I told him like kind of like
what the song was about.
Yeah, just stuck in a day. So I kind of want like some twirling, just
exactly.
just some some trippy shit. And I feel like since then, like me and Steve, we hang out together, we go places together, we smoke together, drink, so. It's just like natural, it's pretty cool. It's definitely a blessing to have somebody that's like, it ain't like it's like work.
It's not
like,
forced. Like
it's just like that's just what it is.
Yeah. Well, I think the connection also being in Louisville and shit,
Yeah, and he's a good dude. Wants to make like
Steve's cool.
Super creative shit. Yeah.
So shit, lost my train of thought. Give me one moment.
Yeah, it's the cat. It's Rocket. Shout out, little Rocket.
Rocket.
Yeah.
Dude, I love gray cats. That's literally my favorite. Rocket. Will he come or no? He maybe come to you.
He's shy as hell.
Dude is shy.
Ross is actually out here.
Oh yeah. So we were talking about the music videos and stuff. Do you think that I've noticed in like 3 videos specifically, do you like the dark style? Like the Shadow Man, the Stuck in the Days. Why do you like that? Because I do.
It's so like crazy. There's something I don't know. It's just because it's an emotion I feel like isn't toyed with enough in music, because I feel like music nowadays I don't know, it's kind of like it's a weird spot. It's a lot of bang bang shoot 'em up shit, and that's just never me. That's just never been me.
Not what you
like,
be, like,
this is like I'm in Louisville. I grew up around it. It's cool, whatever. But like naturally, it's just not like if I want to be. But I still feel like shit as a black man in America, there's dark times. Not like anything like extreme, but like I feel like I don't want to make every song sound like it's just a
happy
like
day.
a happy just to like
Well, I think there's obligation, and not everybody gets this, but I think there's an obligation as an artist to be media almost.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I think the good artist can put social issues. Whether it's social issues, whether it's issues within themselves, being able to express emotions that aren't normally out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's cool. I picked that up after you dropped the Shadow Man. I like that one because you can definitely tell it's got that eerie.
For sure.
That's definitely the word for it.
And like I'm not even like a scary movie type of guy. I'm never the one to go. But like, I feel like it's just when it's put in the songs specific ways. I'm not trying to make that like Shadow Man doesn't sound like it's about to be a fucking Grim Reaper. Like him, it's just a thought, introduced to it. But like, I love like Jordan Peele. Like anything he is, he's just like even his movie. Like I mean, Nope Nope is crazy because like it's scary as fuck. But like it isn't like.
Oh, it's not.
It's like what the hell? Like
it's an eerie.
It's
like,
eerie.
What the fuck is
it's
going
just
on?
Eerie as fuck, and I feel like that type of like
You like giving that emotion.
Yes, that's an emotion that I think is just.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
Everybody has an eerie, like anybody can pick up on eerie shit. It's just like
Well, it's I think people are intrigued by it because it's the unknown. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know,
I love that.
What,
anything mysterious and mystique come with that. That's just tight to me.
I think that's a lot of artists though.
Yeah.
Or I think there's something to being that way and being an artist. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look.
I feel like a lot of people look like they're Mystique, and then you hear their music. I'm like, well, I guess you're Mystique, but like, I feel like I can't be a Mystique like as a everyday. I mean, I could if I was to move somewhere and be low key, but like, I'm like kind of a bubbly personality at the end of the day. Like, it's like
I think there's.
You can still be like have a certain mystique to you, which I feel like is like it makes you.
Don't get me wrong. I think it's cool when people act like themselves, of course, right? But why does so many people, they expect people to act the same all the time? Like, why can't you be Mystique fucking for 1 week and then 1
be
week
back outside?
yeah, why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're in front of cameras, you're in the space of doing creative things. I don't think that there's a problem with that. A lot of people do.
Because I feel like I can be quiet as hell at like a party if I want to, but like if I'm on camera, I know it looks good on. I know like it'll be weird if I was just sitting here and like just reserved and and I feel like what's the point of me doing that? I feel like it's more energy for me to act like that than it is for me to just be like excited to be on camera.
It takes a little bit of effort, but it takes less. Effort, it takes a little effort to be nice.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's free to be nice and like be enjoyable.
Yeah,
presence to be around. You know what I'm saying? And I think as specifically for you as well, I think all artists, the more you can just be comfortable in like uncomfortable settings, you know what I mean? It'll help you so much.
Yeah,
it'll help you so much. But I wanted to get back to I wanted you to explain a little bit about the homies now. Yeah. So how the homies started. I know you said you kind of just, since your brother was in there with the other two guys, you said, what are their names? Ace and
Kiso.
Yeah. How did that all like really come about? And like, what's been the progression over the years? With homies?
Kiso moved here from Chicago for college at U of L the same year, me and Juan.
Just by chance?
Yeah, just by chance. He and Juan, Kiso and Juan were in like band, U of L band class. I think it was a class. I don't know.
That's how they met?
Yeah, and they met. And he got wind that Juan was doing beats. He would come back to our dorm. We stayed at Unitas, which is crazy to say. We stayed at Unitas, wild ratchet place. Not ratchet, just an old ass building. It's just like holy hell.
Hey, college times be crazy, man.
I got good at playing
pool.
Yeah, just
dude,
playing that shit till like 5 a.m.
I'll play game pool with you one day, man.
Yeah, fuck with me. Yeah. They, and Ace is already making music.
So it kind of happened like. Similar interests, like they kind of all got
similar
together.
interests. Like Ace and Juan played like AAU basketball together back when they was like kids, so they already knew each other.
Yeah.
So it was just like everything kind of just three people, just people who had like interests. That was comfortable with each other, and it made sense.
So how long were they like just chilling, making music and stuff before it became the homie? Well, and before it came the. So was it already the homies? Were they the homies before you came in, or did
there was this thing called like DJ Way Too Major?
Okay.
But it was more so like the email was like that, But like,
okay, yeah. And then when you came in, it kind of became the homies.
Yeah.
So what was the transition? Kind of how I asked you for your solo music. What was the transition between some guys just hanging out, helping each other to we're gonna make this a group?
I mean, you say transition. It was more like a seamless transition, honestly.
Like it just happened.
I knew if Juan was like fucking with, like I knew he was a talent already. Like if you love it, if you like believe in it, I believe in it.
Right.
So I accepted anything that came with it. Yeah, And then people like Keith and Ace and my brother. So it's like it made sense. It wasn't never like weird no issue. Everybody had ideas and they wanted to rap and make cool shit, make videos and just see what can happen.
So have with the homies specifically, was that your first actual introduction
to music?
The homies?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. And then how long were you in the homies, and then was it just this past like few years that you were like, I'm gonna kind of go off on my own? And I know you're still in the homies, but like you know what I'm saying, also do
just to like actually like put time into like my own solo shit. That was just beginning of this year.
Oh, really?
It was like a New Year's resolution type shit. Like,
actually, speaking of New Year's resolution, I heard in one of your songs, New Year's resolution, I'm going sober.
Oh yeah.
Did you go sober for
the new year, right? Have my brain get sober. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't drink or smoke for like the first month.
How was that? Because I did the same. At some point last
year. Actually, I think I started smoking maybe 2 weeks in. Let me not lie. It was just like, you ever had weed just sitting there like, what's it gonna just sit there and like go bad? Like, come on now. Like at that point, I feel like it's just like that's the Lord talking to you. Like it's weird for a reason. Yeah. I didn't drink for a while though.
That's good.
But like, I'm not
that's good. Which
it's good, but I'm not a heavy. I don't even drink a lot anyway. Yeah. Like I don't. Yeah, it's not like I just wanted to just. Just.
Well, let me ask you this. So, there's two questions. One, do you think substance? I feel like I've heard lots of people talk about this, but do you think substance is needed to be a creative, or not needed? But do you think it definitely adds something?
It adds
layers, maybe.
It has layers, but I feel like substance adds when it's not like when it's not making sense financially or like with fans or your music, but as long as you're expressing yourself, I feel like that's also literally like helps a part of your brain to like keep going. Like it satisfies you if you make something
Right.
with some substance you can hear and like, you can take away with it. You can make a bunch of music that sounds good, it's bouncy live, it sounds good live, but if you go and look at every bar, like literally you're not actually saying a fucking thing.
Yeah.
And you be on stage saying a bunch of nothing in front of people over and over again. And it's like, y'all don't really know me. I'm not like, I was pissed off yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, I was sad. Like, I'd rather talk about that,
Yeah.
And I feel like even with that, like traveling and making music and doing shit for a while, that kind of like helped me like distinguish that, like what exactly I consider substance and like how I want to like,
moderation. How do you want to moderate
how I want to
it?
add it into my way.
Because I definitely think there's something great about it, but there's definitely, of course, not using moderation. It can be very, it can affect being creative as well.
Yeah,
it can hinder a lot of things.
Yeah, for sure.
I think what it is though is I think finding that balance for everybody is the real kicker, because I don't think. Everybody has different experiences with substances, right? But I think that like alcohol specifically isn't a terrible thing itself. It's the people that use it and how able you are to control yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So like if you can control the moderation, I think it's great. I think it can actually help in many ways. If not, though, that's when it becomes a danger.
Yeah, when like of course until it turns to like abuse, but like shit, I feel like it helped me as far as like just getting. Just a different perspective of mine, just to get out of your mind. Like sometimes you be stuck in your head for so much. That's why I feel like when I started smoking, you just be like in there, just like bouncing off of your brain. Like sometimes some weed will just let you
help you get that time. Yeah,
let's get out. Like just let you just like just see different like perspectives. Just make you think. Well, maybe if that it just adds a certain like a different perspective. Yeah, and it makes you just appreciate the fact that you're even like doing what you're doing at the time. Makes you appreciate everything.
Sometimes that should make you appreciate you're a human.
Yes, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, like at least I'm here right
now. Exactly.
Hell yeah.
But we'll I asked you this before the podcast. I want to hear about your experience in college after the test, and like how you eventually pursued that.
Like after the test, like when I said I failed, and like as far as like getting the music of what I wanted to do. Like,
well, you said you're in psychology.
Oh yeah, fuck. Okay, yeah. You talking about specifically? So yeah, I was like, okay, look, there's no way in hell I'm gonna sit here and apply for another semester full of math courses. There's no way. So
like it's just not working for me.
It just ain't like. Yeah. And luckily with my homegirls.
Bro, I'm sorry. I just looked at the score.
Damn.
Bro, it's 52 to 21.
Shit, gang.
Hey. I didn't even mean to do that to you, bro. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm fucked up for that.
You should have just put on Fall Guys for real. This is bad. You got them next game.
Yeah, bro, don't worry about it. But yeah, we can continue. Sorry.
Yeah, so with college, like I knew how to get through college because at least my big brother graduated, and my mama, she would have been mad if I like dropped out or nothing. Yeah. But she'd be like, "You could have did it, you could have did it." So I was like, man, I gotta figure out something like. So I got to just taking my little other like prereqs and everything, going through that process, and I got to psychology, and literally the first test I didn't study for, but I got like a B.
You're like, okay,
okay. If I ain't study this, I can study a little bit, and it's just.
What interested you though?
I just like knowing how
brain works.
Yeah, just knowing like specifically, and I feel like honestly, me being in psychology classes, even though I was a terrible student, bad GPA, whatever, what I graduated with, I feel like I've read enough to learn that I probably was the type of person that shouldn't have been in college. I should have been like doing something creative off the jump, literally just like art, music. Directing, film, camera, something that was just always me. But like
the thing about that though, it's like I feel like there is so much. Well, this is like a cliche thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is said so much, but so much wasted talent is because people decide to actually take that path.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
it. Also, I'll say this on the other hand: a lot of people also do fucked up shit, and then when they could have done the other way as well.
For sure.
But what I'll say is, like, I think a lot of creatives, they end up hindering themselves, saying, "Oh, I have to go to college."
Mm-hmm.
To me, I think college is. It'll only help you if you want to go.
Yeah, literally.
You know I'm sure that was the same.
So like I've had it like I went to college for engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Back before I really knew what engineering even was, I'm thinking it's computer tech. Like literally, like I did like tier 1 customer service, like in like hardware, software repair, stuff like that.
Right.
Not engineering as far as like coding and
like,
shit like
yeah,
that.
Like
I was never into that. Like, so I went to college trying to find that, you know, my more so tech analyst type shit. And that was low key like
it's different. They build a different I'm sure you know this, bro. When you find an artist that you feel like is talking to you, that connection as a fan is completely different. Whereas somebody, if you're listening to them just to get hype,
absolutely,
you know what I mean? I think it's a completely different scenario. Yeah. What I was gonna ask you though, I saw a video of you doing a performance. Do you do your performances? I don't know what they're called, but do you do them more personal? Like, do you like to, like the video I saw, you were talking on stage, like kind of monotone. You were talking like, hey guys, this is what I'm going to show you. Do you like to explain what you're doing? Cause like some people that just come straight out and jump, you know, and go crazy. Which isn't a problem. It's just different.
You saw the video. Oh, you saw the video. It wasn't even like, I was just at like a little jam session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It wasn't like a show.
Actual,
yeah. I was just there. They was like, you want to do a song?
Talk? Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But like, do you like that though? Would you like a more personal concert?
I love all those. Like I've done shows with the homies and Jack in front of like thousands of people, like 10,000. So that's always tight. But it's just always, you know, it's just when you can like have a room full of people like, and there's no really distractions, you know. Everybody's looking on like there's no like other like little nuances you like to take you off.
Well, it's a whole experience.
Yeah, it's an experience. And like even though I can go do a show full of 500 people tomorrow, or I can just hit a little Louisville spot and do like a intimate 30, 40 people in there. We're all just looking exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
And the music I made like on Navy Blue Panda, I feel like when it's in those environments just like that, which I've been trying to go for, it's just people people love it. Like, you know.
You came to Lexington recently, right?
Yeah.
How was that show?
That show was tight. It was
did Lexington show out?
Yeah.
I wasn't able to pull up. I apologize.
Yeah.
I'll definitely
I got to get back in Lexington. That was like the first time I did Navy Blue Panda was in Lexington.
The first one?
First one.
Wow.
I did Lexington, and then I went on tour with Mavi.
How many places did you go?
4.
What was that? Did you have a good time?
I had an amazing time. I loved it. Turned me up. Made me want to do more.
Yeah,
for real.
Of course.
Yeah.
After, how urgent are you to drop music? Like, what is your process on like the like how long should you wait? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's something I've struggled with as far as like how long should you wait? Just as like being in a group and like trying to like make something everybody like fucks with a lot. But personally, me, I could. Cause I know like nowadays when I drop music, people want to like help, like, you know, as far as like the fucking Spotify, Apple Music, you know, getting this shit out there. But like, I've been making music lately that I've been wanting to drop immediately.
Like you making, you're like, shit, I gotta get this out.
Yeah, there's 2 of them in specific that I want to like.
Okay, let me ask you this: Why don't you just go ahead and drop them then? Like, what's stopping you?
Just people knowing that I want to drop music and they want to help, and I know they can take it to places where if I just be a little patient, you know,
you give it some time.
I'm not missing nothing if I do drop.
You're marinating.
Yeah, you know, it's just I still play these songs and they still feel like, you know, special to me, you know. So I'm just happy I made the songs. Honestly, after the whole waiting, if I present them to people and they feel how I feel about it, as long as I know they're gonna help and like try to get it heard and like, you know,
of course,
broadcast as much. I'll wait a little bit to like make sure it's right.
Do you think that you can sometimes wait too long though?
Yeah, you can wait too long for sure.
Yeah. Do you well, not that you regret anything, but do you regret not doing solo music prior?
Yeah, I wish I could have dropped. I was hard to drop a few more, but I wouldn't like not even regret.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Not like regret.
I would have liked to been building like a solo just catalog just
before,
to like just to have streams, just have my name out in the ecosystem.
Well, just so people can hear you.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I think that's the big thing for artists is when you don't have something out there, it's hard for people to gravitate.
Yeah, actually, like if you don't have a bunch of shit, it gets like
where'd you get your personality, or where did you get your your want to be colorful online? Because your Instagram's colorful, bro. You do a lot of cool stuff. You take a lot of cool pictures. You let's talk about fashion a little bit. You like to dress. You like to get spiffy, bro. Your fit at the Derby was that one was sick.
Yeah, I love fashion.
Is it kind of just like the space you're in, or do you actually?
No, I've been like in the clothes for a long time, but like I got friends who are like really like into like brands, like they can like name you off designers. I can't do none of that shit.
Yeah,
like I can't like I just like how certain
how this looks.
I just like how this looks. Like I don't really care what the brand was, but every now and then I have some nice shit. My friends be like, you got them? Like, yeah, shit. I didn't know. It's like I don't know. I just like. I like the image. I like the silhouettes. I like how how a photo can like give an energy.
Oh, for sure. I think I think I've said this so many times. I always say this, but I think when you can express an emotion, or when you can make somebody feel an emotion without words, I think it's so much more powerful.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Like dressing up is like it's expression. You don't gotta say nothing.
Or fonts. Fonts
literally,
of the logo.
Just being out, you can appreciate somebody's outfit. You can like just like kind of like piece together their personality.
That and I think at the end of the day, especially when people intentionally wear stuff, because there is some people that like don't wear it. Like you can. I mean, it's not a bad thing.
It's not. I got friends like everyday friends who just work regular, good doing jobs. But they're just satisfied in just their slacks and tee, which is not bad. I'll do that too.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing at all. But like you can definitely tell when sometimes people will put thought into an outfit, and then it kind of just gives you a non-verbal way of expressing.
It's just like, there's just like, it's glad that you like. Why did you do that? There was intention to you doing that. Yeah, exactly. Just being intentional about small things, just detailed, is something I think is always an amazing trait to have.
How much are you going to put into this next project or the next single? Like, are you wanting to really take the time for a video? Like, are you gonna drop a bunch of stuff with them, or are you gonna kind of just try to get them out? Because I mean, the videos they're a lengthy process, I know you made merch. Are you gonna continue to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing merch. I gotta send, man, airbrushing.
You're a designer, man.
Yeah, this fucking airbrushing. I'm telling you, I've been fucking up shirts trying to get the perfect airbrush. I've been trying to send these shirts out to people. If they see this, I promise you it's going to come out.
Yeah.
I'm sending it to you. I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. That's something that's just funny. I was just dealing with that yesterday on some fucking, just spent 2 hours trying to get a perfect stencil.
The brush,
just like, you're like, damn. But,
hey, is your cup empty?
It is.
You want to take a shot? I'll take a shot with you.
A shot?
Yeah. Or you can mix it. I don't care. You can do whatever what was already in there.
I'll do a shot with you.
You do a shot?
Yeah, I'll do a
shot. You have those solo cups? Cool. Hell yeah.
What you doing over here, though?
Yeah.
You need to play?
Yeah. We'll pour you up one. Y'all had a good day today, though?
Yeah.
Y'all been kicking it. We came in here and they were big chilling. Playing the game, smoking, catching a vibe.
Playing Fall Guys.
What I don't want to repeat the same question, because I know you said you spend a lot of time with your family, but what are some of your favorite things to do in your leisure time?
In Louisville?
Yeah, other than obviously I'm sure you love hanging out with your family. Everybody
love hanging out with family, friends. I love to go eat places. Eating in Louisville is I'm always down.
Bro, what are the mom and pop shops? What are the undergrounds?
Man, of course you got the Indies, Chicken Kings.
They got a Wingstop here now, don't they?
Wingstop.
Is that any good?
I've only been
the one that Rick Ross owns?
No. Wing Station. Okay, one of them.
One of them.
The one Rick Ross. That's just good. But I just went to Four Pegs recently. That shit was fire. Like smoked wings type place. ramen good here. Dragon King's daughter for sushi. Like everything is good here.
Well, you've been around here for a while. You know all the good spots.
Yeah. And like, there's so many cool ass bars in Louisville. Like, I don't really look for like the super big shoulder to shoulder pack parties in Louisville.
Oh yeah, no.
I like kind of like getting a couple of the friends and hitting like a little dive bar here because I feel like that's the ultimate vibe. Because when I go to LA and like New York and shit like that, when I go to LA and New York and shit like that, I appreciate, those scenes, and whatnot. But I feel like there's certain type of like bars in Kentucky that like you just won't ever like. It might be the most random people in there. You never know, but y'all all playing pool and drinking together. Yeah. And I feel like that's one of my favorite things to do here for sure. Playing just some chill shit.
Why do you like pool? I'm curious because I like pool too.
Because I'm not good at anything else for real. Like as far as like
that's that intricate mind of yours. You like seeing the
like the angles. Like the game, the iOS pool. I'm like ridiculous at that. People just think I was cheating. I'm like, nah. Like you gonna let me sit here and see the angle? Like how could you not? Like why would I miss? Like you can't miss, like 100%. So I just like pool because it's swag. Like you always gotta like. Oh my gosh, it's fucking cool as fuck,
bro. It's so swag.
It's a swaggy ass game.
Have you ever seen Pool Junkies? You've never seen Pool Junkies? Oh, dude.
What is that? That sounds crazy.
It's a great movie. It's with dang, I'm gonna forget their names, man. I feel like a bad fan right now. It's old though. It's like before I was born.
It's a cool ass movie around motherfuckers who play pool.
Dude.
Damn, I need to tap in.
Pool Junkies. If y'all haven't seen it, go watch Pool.
But like literally like just being like out being like cool ass outfit on, you drinking a little bit, you done into the little patio, y'all smoke your friends in there. You try to line up a shot, motherfuckers done hit like 3 shots in a row. You back against the wall, you gotta turn up and it's just fire. You get there, of course, you always you fucked up, you playing an old head who starts taking the chalk and just hitting in between each shot.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, all right, this motherfucker got some.
Yeah, or he's like he's walking faster on the table. He's like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Or no, this is when it gets scary. It's when they already know the angle before the angle is even there.
Yeah,
they set up their
that's why
shots.
I got good. My homie Tevin used to fucking. He would set up shots like he still will, but like I beat him a couple times, like learning off of like how he would do it. Dude would literally hit like if he's solids, he would just try to place each ball. Wouldn't try to hit him in. Hit him, just put him in each, like in front of each hole.
So you can't make shit.
Yeah, so like you can hit my ball in, or you can try to hit him. Yeah. And dude was on that.
Okay.
And just like even like small shit like that makes me think there's intricate shit you can do in certain ways. So I try to take shit like that to like music, like when I'm doing shit, just to, like you can be airy about details that like come out.
I mean, the example I was gonna make was like chess. Like in chess, dude, you can do so many different things. I know pool and chess are completely different. But what I'm saying is crazy.
I played chess. Shit. I was on a chess team in elementary school. Hell yeah,
bro.
My mom had me on that shit.
So I feel like you're a big fan of strategy
That might be games. A lot. I ain't drinking this whole shot, but I'll take some of it.
I don't even know what's a shot in a solo cup. What you got? What you working with? Is that like a shot?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I got a lot. Okay, I thought I was tripping. I might need to pour some of this back in here. I'll pour it in my cup in a second.
Okay, yeah. Cheers, bro. We'll we're at an hour right now, so we'll go for another like 5-10 minutes. We'll go for another like 5 or 10 minutes. But I appreciate y'all letting us come out. We're on the Area 51 podcast. Appreciate you, man, for inviting us into your home. Yeah, had a good time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gotta get the top. Yeah. Spicy.
Shit.
You can set that on the table over there.
Hell yeah.
So I'm trying to think if there was anything specific. I wanted to ask you about your story, man. You do a lot. You've done a lot. Oh, tell me about the kickball tournament that's coming up.
Oh shit.
That's like this is your 4th annual one?
4th annual homies kickball tournament.
What's that gonna be like? It's popping every year.
Yeah, it's tight. It's gonna be crazy this year. It's been getting crazier each year, but like, I'm in on the talks with it, but I'm really kind of, I tell them I just want to pull up and just kick the ball and have a good time. I don't want to know about the logistics because I'm not gonna remember them anyway. Like I'm not the one escorting people in and out that bitch. Yeah. But that's just gonna be tight. Last year we made a grave mistake of having the fucking soccer team on a team.
Oh fuck! They ran everybody.
Bro, look, literally
Let's get this back just a little more.
Literally,
if you can sit up, I just didn't. Yeah.
Like, it was the final game last year. It was a private garden versus the soccer team. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers would they would roll the ball, and they would kick the ball at each other to pass it. Like instead of picking it up and throwing it, he would just kick it to him.
They were talented,
bro. Yeah. Literally for game. It was like some game breaker shit, some NFL street, and it was like some FIFA street, game breaker, doing, bro. He rolled the ball. One of our players kicked it. Dude, so instead of catching him out, he the ball hit his knee. He bounced it.
Oh, he juggled it,
bounced it, hit it, and kicked it to first base. And he got him out before bro ran. I swear,
double
bro.
Play,
There's video of it. It's so crazy.
He didn't tag up,
and you know how at the end of a game when crazy shit happened, people whoa. Yeah. It was so quiet. That. No, it was so quiet. People was like,
oh shit, what just happened?
It was did he just do that? And them again. They all half-having this walk off.
So they won.
And it's damn, bro. Yeah, they beat our ass.
No, but that seems like a great time.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be funny as hell. Everything's always jokes. I think when it's always some goofy shit going on. So I'm excited for it.
All right, man. Do we got anything else that we want to go over? Anything to do with the homies? Anything to do with your own stuff? Anything you got coming up? Anything that happened in the past?
Homies are dropping a song. We did a little collab with some NFT partners who wanted some people to make a cool song with them.
That just reminded me. I saw a picture of you all. Did y'all do a collab with 100 Thieves?
We didn't do a collab with them. We met them last year, and
I saw the picture with all y'all on there. That was cool.
We got to meet. Yeah, we met all of them. They're cool people. Yeah. I'm telling I wish I was still in the gaming community. I wish I was tapped in.
Bro, why don't you be Shloob the streamer too? Shloob the rapper.
I guess
Shloob
I could.
The streamer.
I just haven't took the time to set it up. I feel like I can get somebody to set it.
You got an engineer right there. I'm sure he could help you.
And literally, I could. I'm telling you, I could. I could do that shit myself. I don't know. I'll be I'm about to go rap and stuff.
Yeah. How much time do you practice the art of rap, the craft?
I feel
what is practice for you? Are you practicing?
Practice for me
vocally
practice for me is the intention or mental dedication to me actually in the studio rapping or listening to beats. Only thing I rap, I don't even when I gotta be on the aux sometimes because most of the time I run around to unreleased shit by me or just beats, and I'm just rapping in my head.
You're trying to hear where the next part for you
is. Yeah, literally. I'm trying to hear exactly what I like. I want it to sound good when I'm around moving, just move. I like walking around, listening to beats in my ears,
Let me ask you this. What is your process once you finish a song? Obviously you get it mixed, mastered, and all that cool jazz, right? Do you do anything with that song specifically before you post it? Do you have to take it in the car and listen to it? Do you have anything that
it's already been listened to in the car 1,000 times. That's our favorite. And I love my sound system.
Some people do this, some people don't. I've asked people this. Do you send your music out before?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Do you like doing that?
There's a few people I'll
do you like hearing specific people's opinion? Maybe your mom or something.
It's no, I never send shit to my mom. But she loves my project though.
That's cool.
There's a handful of people I send it out to.
Mm-hmm.
All the private garden, all of them here.
Do you like constructive criticism? Do you think
I love it
go well with?
Because honestly, most of the time people, I don't know. This is one of the things I always battle with because people bro, it's good. I love it. I'm there's nothing else. That's why I know this sucks. This part isn't ass to you. You don't.
Well, also, there's two parts to what I was gonna say there. You can't always expect people to also hear it as the same as you. Because being the artist, that goes for any art. I was having a good conversation the other day. Any art is subjective to the person that's looking or listening to it. Mm-hmm. Because, for instance, let's just take that picture example. your eye might be drawn to a completely different part of the picture than me. You know what I'm saying? That I think you can apply that to music. Like you,
yeah, absolutely.
That, but also that's why it's important to have good people around you. So like you know that they are gonna give you constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I try to. There's certain people that I
Private
respect their
Garden got you
music.
locked in,
Yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah, I respect like all their music opinions, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's people, my friends who aren't in the music industry at all, who don't.
Like just as a normal listener.
Just every day they go to work.
Yeah.
Go home, take care of kids, feed their dogs. Do you like this song?
Yeah.
Like this is, I know they like it because it's this, but like, do you like it? I'm like, yeah, I fuck with it. Okay, cool, all right.
Then
like,
yeah, I
like,
get
cool.
you saying.
Yeah, I got
you
you. So, all right. The
But
balance
yeah.
has been achieved for this particular object.
For the what you say?
Just the balance I was going for has been achieved for that song. You know?
Well, dude, I really like Navy Blue Panda. Sorry.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't heard any of his music, go check it out. We have more episodes. Go check those out as well. You got anything else? One more thing before you want to say for the people from your side watching, or to the new people watching from our side?
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you more than you can imagine, and doing my best to make you guys fuck with me even more. I got cool things coming, so thank you. Stay tuned.
Yes, sir. All right, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, man, for letting us come kick it at your crib. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah.